Wisdom and compassion are interrelated phenomena. All these two phenomena are related to sensitivity. In fact, all the three phenomena, wisdom, compassion, and sensitivity, are part and parcel of the same phenomenon. The Buddha is called Sabbajño in Pali, Sarvajña in Sanskrit, omniscient in English, meaning that he is indefinitely sensitive. That means there is nothing in this universe that he cannot sense, that he cannot feel. Sensitivity, the feeling or sensation, is knowledge, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past, sensation is of the present. It is only when you are sensitive to the present that you become wise and compassionate. You cannot be wise without being compassionate, and you cannot be compassionate without being wise. And you can neither be compassionate nor wise without being sensitive. That is how these triple phenomena act together. Wise means a wise person is blissful. Wisdom is the capacity to be blissful. If you are unhappy, you are not wise. It is foolish to be unhappy, and it is wise to be happy. Wise people are happy, foolish people are unhappy. Foolish people are unsuccessful in life, wise people are successful in life. Wisdom is the capacity for both the spiritual success and the material success. Therefore, there can be two aspects of the same wisdom: material wisdom and spiritual wisdom. Successful means without being successful, we cannot be happy. Successful means we have no more aims in life, we have achieved aims. To achieve an aim, we must need the wisdom to achieve that particular aim. And to achieve that aim, you need wisdom, but as well as you need wisdom to select the correct aim, right aim. You may have wisdom to do something evil, that can be an aim, to rob a bank, to kill a person. You can have any aim, but that aim also needs certain kind of wisdom. That wisdom is called intelligence. There is intelligence in wisdom, but very rarely people use intelligence with wisdom. For example, scientists are very intelligent and they invent gadgets that can destroy humanity. That means lack of wisdom, and lack of wisdom means lack of sensitivity. Buddha is called Mahakaruniko. These two aspects of his Buddhahood is Mahakaruna and Mahaprajna. He has achieved the greatest compassion and the greatest wisdom that we can think of. Ultimate compassion and ultimate wisdom. Very kind-hearted, very compassionate. To be compassionate, we need the sensitivity to feel the pains of others. That is called empathy in English. In empathy, you feel that the other is yourself. You become one with the other. And in that empathy, there is sensitivity and there is compassion also. When others are suffering, we feel like helping through sensitivity. Therefore, sensitivity is the first step to open up wisdom and compassion. We open up sensitivity in the Buddhist technique by vipassana bhavana. It starts with samatha bhavana, tranquilizing the mind. Samatha bhavana is tranquility meditation. In that meditation, you are concentrating on a particular object that brings in greed, hatred and ignorance, and your mind is concentrated on that object, and in that state of mind, the mind is free from greed, hatred and illusion. For example, the very popular tranquility meditation among the Buddhists is called Anapanasati, being aware of one's own in and out breathing, being conscious of it. It is not concentration. In concentration, you are dictating your mind to have the mind on that particular object. But real meditation is without any motivation, without any control. It should be spontaneous and it should be natural. Our breathing in and out is a natural phenomenon. And when our mind is not occupied by other activities, when the mind is conscious of oneself, one becomes conscious of one's own in and out breathing. And that is a calm mind. To start the in and out breathing meditation, you have to first calm your mind, and that is referred to in Buddhist meditation as Vivicceva kame, vivicceva akusale dhamme, savitakkan savicharam. Vivicceva kame. Kama here means sensory pleasures. For the moment, while you are doing the meditation, you leave out your desires for sensory pleasures. That is why in meditation you close your eye, you don't want to see anything. You go to a silent place, you don't want to hear music or dancing, you don't want to see anything that is exciting you, no excitement by audio excitement or visual excitement, free from those excitement. And you are not using fragrance, scents in your body. Vivicceva kami. And you are interested in delicious food, you are not going to hotels and restaurants and parties. Vivicceva kami. And you are not thinking of the comfort of your body. You sit in a simple posture without thinking of the bodily comfort. That means vivicceva kami. Vivicceva akusale dhamme. When you are not searching pleasures, your mind is free from greed, hatred and ignorance. You know the reality. What is the reality? No sensual pleasures can give you eternal pleasure. That pleasure is born to decay and die. Whatever pleasure you enjoy, you get fed up with it. You get tired of it. Whatever sort of pleasure you enjoy playing, but sometime later you get tired of it. You enjoy dancing, sometime later you get tired of it. You enjoy singing, you get tired of it. Even eating and drinking, you get fed up and tired with. Therefore, when one is wise to be aware that all sensory pleasures are born to decay and die. They appear to disappear, that like clouds they pass away. Then your mind is wise and you know the reality of life, the changing nature of life. That changing nature is called dukkha, due to the universal energy called anicca. Anicca is the universal dynamism. Things are changing and nothing can retain a permanent identity. Therefore, you remain being aware of these changes. That is meditation. The mind becomes calm. And thereafter no greed, no great desire for sensual enjoyment. No hatred for not having sensual enjoyment. And knowing the reality of the sensual enjoyment, as I mentioned earlier, free from illusion. And that is the state of mind that you have to start with in the samatha bhavana or tranquil meditation. In that state the mind is calm and quiet. And with that you become very sensitive to all sensations. That is the shortest cut the Buddha preached, the ascetic Bahya, nicknamed as Darucharya. Be aware of all sensations. Ditte dittamatam bhavisati. When you see something, be aware that you are seeing. But don't think of it. When you hear something, sute sutamattam bhavisati. Sute sutamattam bhavisati. When you hear something, you just become that you are hearing. There is hearing. There is seeing, there is hearing. Nose, there is smelling. Mute mutamattam. Tasting, there is taste in the tongue. There is a tasting inside. Bodily contact, yes, the body is in contact with something. Maybe pleasant or unpleasant. You are not worried about it. You are not thinking about it. You become aware. That is the development of the sensitivity. It is that sensitivity ultimately leads to compassion. You become sensitive to the pace of all others. And thereafter you become perfectly virtuous. You can't harm anybody. You can't inflict pain on anybody. That is the highest virtue. It happens naturally, it happens automatically. It happens spontaneously when you are wise and sensitive. And that state of mind is called compassion. You want to save others from pains. You don't want to give pain to others. Thus, the wisdom, it is the wisdom that leads us to this tranquility meditation also. When we are wise, we don't run after pleasures beyond our needs. We need things that are pleasant to our sensation. We need food. We need nice speech. But there is a limit to what we can enjoy. And you are content with that particular limit. There's a limit that you can eat. There's a limit that you can drink. There's a limit that you can take alcohol. There's a limit that you can rest in a bed. If you rest beyond the limit, you get paralyzed later. Everything has a limit. And wisdom is the capacity to know the limit. And that is what is called bojanami mattanyo. Bhojan is not only food. There can be food for eyes, food for ears, food for nose, food for tongue, food for skin, food for thoughts. But enjoy bhojanami mattanyo to the particular limit. And to know the limit of enjoyment, the limit of pleasure, you need wisdom. Ultimately, what happens is, you realize through wisdom, through sensitivity, there's nothing in this world is permanent. That is the basic reality that all enlightened ones realize. And that reality, the basic reality of the entire world is called anicca, dukkha, anatta. Everything in this world is active. Though don't we see them. All atoms, all these material things are made of atoms. Maybe our house, maybe our chairs, maybe our beds, maybe our clothes, maybe our food. Everything is material is made of atoms. Atoms are made of universal energy, and the universal energy is always active. Even in that silent rock, all atoms are in activity. For example, round the nucleus of atom, the electrons are always moving. Inside the nucleus of the atom, protons and neutrons are always rotating around themselves. The latest theory of physics, the scientists have come to through theoretical physics, is that every material manifestation is made of vibration of the universal energy, and every atom is a separate vibrating string of universal energy. And that is called, there are string theories, there are 5 string theories that developed from 1970 to 1995, and in 1995 they were amalgamated into one theory called master theory, or M theory in short. Everything is in vibration. But without going into science, you realize within yourself all things that you experience are changing, vibrating. That changing form is called dukkha. Because of changing form, transformation. In fact, anicca means universal dynamism, universal energy. Dukkha, the changing, means transformation of the universal energy. Therefore, nothing can retain a permanent identity. Therefore, your attachment to things and resentment to things get diminished gradually. You know the reality. You know there is a pleasant feeling, you don't get attached to it. You are undergoing a pleasant experience, you get attached to it because you know it has a temporary life. It is not lasting long. One may love you. That love can't last long. One may hate you. The hatred can last long. Nobody can retain the same idea or same thought or same feeling throughout. They are subject to birth, decay and death. That's the basic reality. And then to understand that reality, you need wisdom. Wisdom is called panya in Pali. And that is what arose at the peak of the Buddha's enlightenment. There were 5 incidents in the enlightenment. The third, in between 2 on either side, there was panya. Panya Udapadi. There arose wisdom. With that wisdom, Vijja Udapadi, Vijja means seeing the truth of life, realizing the Four Noble Truth. Once you realize the Four Noble Truth, Aloka Udapadi, Aloka means light. You become enlightened. Enlightened means seeing the reality of each and everything. But in the basic reality, nothing can retain a permanent identity, everything is changing. And also you realize there is no need for attachment and resentment. And there are certain other causes why you should not attach to things and resent to things. For example, according to the karma theory, you get only what you deserve. You don't get what you don't deserve. And according to karma theory, you can undergo bad periods as well as good periods. And you have to undergo them. The first discipline Buddha taught his disciple for the first 20 years of Buddha's life is Kanti Paraman Tapo Titikka. Be patient. Bear up. Let things pass by, like clouds. Let occasions pass by. And that capacity is always related to our wisdom. It is only when we are wise that we can accept things as they are. And to accept things as they are, we have to see things as they are. Seeing things as they are by the enlightened mind is called Yatha Bhuta Jnana Dasana, seeing things as they are. Accepting things as they are, Yatha Labha Santutti. Those are two aspects of wisdom. You can see things as they are without getting disillusioned, without being attached to, without resenting. That means without prejudice. That is a scientific attitude of mind. A scientific attitude of mind can be developed by our inner wisdom. When you see things as they are, you know their reality, you accept their reality, you can accept things as they are. Yatha labha santutti. You are content with it. You may be poor, you can be content with your poor. Your purse is poor, but your health is good. Your mind is good. You don't do any evil. You don't harm other people. There are so many things you can enjoy while being poor. You are sick, but you can be happy that you are not dead. And that you can recover your health. Similarly, in many incidents, in many occasions, you can use your wisdom to be blissful without being miserable, without worrying. And when there is wisdom, there is a bliss of mind. The bliss of mind, the nirvana bliss, is the product of wisdom. Without wisdom, there can be the bliss of mind or the supreme bliss of mind called nirvana. Therefore, basis of nirvana is wisdom. When your mind is blissful, you don't hate others. You have no more desires. Your bliss is fully saturated. Therefore, what remains is to make others blissful. And that is compassion. Thus, sensitivity, wisdom, and compassion are interrelated phenomena that we can make use of to lead an enlightened life as well as a successful life. Enlightened life means a spiritual life full of bliss, and successful life means materially successful life. That also needs wisdom, compassion, and sensitivity.